guys, welcome to my channel. So as you guys can see, I already did my brows and my eyeshadow, and that is because we are trying out a new drugstore foundation. The new foundation we'll be trying is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. On my Instagram, I did a poll, the Wet n Wild foundation won, so I did that one first, and I was like, well, the other people wanted to see this one, so why not just make it a separate video? So here we are. So grab your coffees and let's test this out because I'm so excited. Okay, so a little bit about this foundation. This foundation is a hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid and collagen. And I have it in the shade Natural Beige. I think I read there's like 20 shades on this foundation, and some claims are gives up to 12 hours of continuous hydration, visibly improves the look of skin, medium coverage with radiant finish, doesn't clog pores. Everything sounds good to me. We are going to go in with my usual primers just because I want to give the foundation a fair shot. So first we're going to go in with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is the little mini one, isn't it? So cute. It's tiny. And press that right here into where I have larger pores. And this will just smooth everything out. This is the best of the best. Then I go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control. I seriously love this so much. I've been using it like every single day that I do my foundation because I do have a oily T-zone. And I can use this primer with foundations that normally get oily on me pretty quick, like the NARS Sheer Glow. That one is a more luminous foundation, and right in my T-zone, I'll get really oily quick. Guys, when I tell you that that foundation lasted me all day, I put it on to 8 o'clock, and I wore it until I went to bed. It looked like the same as when I put it on. And I know it's because of this right here. And then I'm going to spray my face with the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Primer Water in Rose. This one is probably my favorite one. I love the scent of this one. I do not like the cucumber, that one stinks. And then the coconut one is pretty sweet. I like it, but the rose one's better. Now that that has dried, let's go in with the foundation. Shake it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna just put about 1 pump onto my little tray. Oh, taking a little bit to come out. Okay, that is 1 pump. And I'm gonna go in with one side with the sponge and one side with the brush. So let's go in with the sponge first. Let's see, I'm probably gonna need more than 1 pump because I have a big old face. So this 1 pump is all on the sponge right here. And the shade is perfect for me. And the shade is again Natural Beige. I really like this color a lot. Yep, that whole pump only covered my cheek. So I'm gonna go in with another pump and just place it onto my sponge. And kind of swipe, and I guess I'll just add this to my face. So this would be my second layer onto my cheek. It looks really nice. I feel like on camera it looks really dewy, but in person it's way more natural. This looks really, really nice on the skin. Wow. Definitely a medium coverage. Even with that second layer. It's like a high medium. The first one was definitely medium. But look how just natural that looks. Do one pump with my brush. And I'm just going to put it directly on the brush. And the brush I'm using is a It Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Complexion brush. This has become my favorite brush. So many people were raving about it, and I'm like, it's just a brush. It's not, it can't be that amazing. But it is. Okay, so with the brush, I think it looks exactly the same. I love foundations where you can use a brush or a sponge, because then either way, you're still gonna get the same outcome. So pretty on the skin. Wow. But I'm gonna go ahead and build it up again with about a half a pump, just so I have that more coverage like on the other side. And it does look like it oxidizes just a little bit, so keep that in mind when you're going to purchase. But for me, I don't mind it to be just a little bit darker. Get my other ear. Don't forget your ears, people. Pretty. I think it looks exactly the same. I really don't even feel like I need to go over it with the sponge like I normally do, but I'm going to anyways. Just because I feel like it just does a little something. What do you guys think? Wow, I think it looks really natural and pretty. I don't think it's super dewy as it sets, like you see. And then this side is way more dewy, I feel like, than this side as it sets down. Off of first impression, I think it looks really pretty. Looks really good around my nose. It's not, you know, like balling up and clinging inside here. It looks really nice. So let's go ahead and move on to concealer, and I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in Golden Natural. This concealer is full coverage, hydrating, will not crease. Love it. I say this every time, but it reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It reminds me so much of it. And then to make sure we keep the coverage, I've been applying my concealer to the back of my hand, letting it set just a little bit, and then going in. I've found that that gives you the max coverage in your concealer. Because sometimes when you go straight in with your wet sponge, it'll pull some of the concealer off, and then you're left with a little bit. Well, the concealer is blending right into it, no issues. It's looking good. I'm feeling so productive today. I woke up early, I went to the gym, grabbed me some coffee, came back here, and now I'm filming. And then I'm going to go in with the other end of the brush, which is like a concealer brush, and I will bring the concealer up on the sides of my nose because that's where I get some darkness, just to conceal it. Wow. This is looking so good, if I must say. Now to powder, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I don't think I've ever used this on camera. This powder is actually really good, and I use a lot, and you get a lot of product. I'm just gonna go in with my sponge and apply this directly where I put all the concealer. And blend out any creasing. This powder is really smoothing. I feel like it just blurs everything out, if you guys can tell. I highly recommend this powder if you haven't tried it. And I think they have a banana shade and maybe another shade. Can't quite remember now. I have to set my little smile lines right here. And then my forehead. I'm gonna feel right here. It's still a little bit tacky, so I am gonna set there too, just a tad, because I want to make sure my bronzer goes on without being patchy. Bronze up the face, we're gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Deep Bronzer. This smells so good. It kind of reminds me of the summertime. Coconuts. Spring, summer. Like, I'm just patiently waiting. Actually, not patiently. And then to bronze, I'm going in with my Morphe. I think this is the E2 brush. Yes, E2 brush. I love this brush. It's huge. And it's so fluffy and so soft. And I've got a big old forehead, so it just covers and, you know, covers this forehead up with bronzer. And just applies it so smoothly. May not work for everybody. If you don't have a big face like me, you might not like this brush, but I love a big brush to bronze. And it went on so smoothly. Like, I don't see any issues at all. Ooh, guys, we're having some luck today. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Blush Trio in Pink Passion. And I'm kind of just going to mix all the colors together. I think I've said it before. I'm really into pink blushes right now. I feel like they're so girly and pretty. And it may look like a lot, but blush is the first thing to go from your makeup. It just fades really easily. So pretty. Goes with my pink eye look I have going on here. To add some glow back to the face, we're going to use the Lorac Gilded Lily highlighter. Light Source Mega Beam highlighter is what it's called in Gilded Lily. And apply that on the tops of your cheekbones. Oh, love this highlight so much. Add a little bit into my inner corners. Okay, that is it for the face makeup. I'm going to go off camera and finish off my eyes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finished off my makeup look, and the only thing I added was the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, just because I always set my face when I do my makeup. So I'm going to give this foundation a fair shot by setting with my Urban Decay All Nighter. And I must say, I think this looks fantastic. Everything went on so smoothly. No issues. It just looks natural. So far I'm absolutely loving the way it looks and the way everything applied. So I have really high hopes for this. I hope it lasts throughout the day because I am going to wear it and we're doing a wear test. And we'll just see how long this will last. I'm hoping it lasts because I think this looks really good. So what I'll do is check in a little while with you guys in a few hours and see where we're at with the foundation. And it is 11:02. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a little bit. Hello guys. Okay, so I did really bad on updating you guys, but I've been wearing the foundation for almost 6 hours. Actually, no, it's been over 6 hours. And I think it looks exactly the same. A little bit is getting oily around my nose right here. Just a tiny bit. But other than that, I mean, there's really no change. It looks great. I think it looks pretty darn flawless. Highlight still there, blush still there, bronzer, everything looks super good. So my last check-in will be at the end of the night, and I'll update you guys then. Oh my gosh, guys. So this wear test has been the ultimate wear test. I've been wearing this foundation for over 12 hours, I think. 12:25. And I can't believe how long this foundation has worn and how great it actually still looks. Forehead looks fantastic. It is starting to come up a little bit on my chin, and I am slightly oily here. And it is starting to separate and kick up a little bit just because of my oiliness. But highlighter, bronzer, blush is still on, and it looks good. I mean, it doesn't really look that bad for that long of wear. I was expecting this hydrating foundation to not last at all, just because of my combination skin, but it is very shocking. And this is long wearing. As long as you wear your setting sprays and all your primers, you know, that work with your skin. I do think it oxidized a little bit as the day went on, because I feel like it's definitely darker. I think it's worth trying out for anybody that has dry, combination, oily. Give it a try and see if you like it. So I am going to bed now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. Hit to thumbs up this video if you like these wear tests first impressions, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.